Peace, love, and harmony, family. I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. And what are we doing right now? Raising those frequencies. And what else? Raising those vibrations. Take that, take that. Take that good ass energy I'm sending and sprinkling all over you right now. You better get it. And what are we going to do? Breathe in this good ass prana that is conscious with all. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Free to be. Beautiful, authentic, unapologetically. One more time. Deep down from the base of those spines. Yeah. Deep down from the base of those spines. And light up each and every one of those chakras as they are in perfect alignment with the ethers, bringing beauty into life from the heart to show up as blessings, miracles, breakthrough, and infinite abundance for our life. Just as a rainbow shows up in the sky. Let's go. Make it deep, make it beautiful. Let's go. Feels so good to be in the land of the living with praises and thanksgiving. With what? With praises and thanksgiving. With what? With praises and thanksgiving. Can I get a? Can I get a hello? 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 Uh-oh. Hello there, hello. Hello there, hello. Now, today, let's talk about why being committed gives us stability for our life now, you know. And I can only speak from my experience because it's true commitment to myself and listening to myself and putting in the work with myself and taking actions towards that. I was able to accomplish a lot of things in my life, and still am doing the same thing. Still, I am still doing the same thing with being committed to my life now, you know. And it is because of commitment and not letting anything and anyone or any space get in the way of that and living authentic with the truth I am. My commitments brought stability for my life now, you know. After being in a messed up matrix or messed up system of manipulation, gaslighting, lies and confusion, and chasing after things or status quo and all that, I learned to be committed to me, you know, and through my words, my actions, and my deeds, the virtues that are aligned to cosmic laws and vibrations. I speak, I say what I mean and mean what I say now. I don't just put on a show here for anybody. You know, I am genuinely living a free lifestyle onto me now. You know, there's no rules in my life because no outside rules to my life. Only cosmic laws, vibrational frequencies, and the laws of nature to my life now. When I say it, I have no rules. It have nothing other than that. I am not living against that now. So, and to be this way, you got to be committed. You got to be obedient. You got to be disciplined. You got to have integrity, you know. And you got to have all these virtues working hand in hand, spiritually, mindfully, spiritually, mentally, and physically. You know, but so much of us, not so much of us. I don't say I want to talk about others, but it is about others too. Committed to the mental and physical aspect of life and living the spiritual. And the first thing you have to do is to be committed to the spiritual, because it's that giving you life. And if you're not committed to that, how the hell you want to learn anything that is valuable and serving your life? How are you going to know, learn about what disciplines your life, what makes you stand out, having integrity for your life? You know, if you're not committed spiritually and you're committed to other things like fame, fortune, you know, things that anyone can have, but not committed to your soul now. And to save your soul now, you know, because without that, there's no reincarnation, you know. So, I just always say, work on yourself harder than you work on any other thing, whether it's your business, friendships, your physical health. Yes, all these things are important, but your soul is what matters the most. Be committed to that now, you know. And in that commitment now, you can be committed in relationships with someone, because it brings virtues for yourself now, things that you hold high within yourself that you won't do unto another now. So it brings those virtues to action while you're in a relationship with someone now. You know, it's not saying you're committed and then you have a different intention. You're just in a relationship for what? Sex, money, whatever it is some people do, and fake commitment now, you know. And that will bring stability in your relationship with your partner, because you can be out of each other's space and still be committed and not disrespect one another now, you know. And that brings stability in a relationship now, you know, where you don't have to look over your shoulder for your partner now. Another thing is when you're committed to your passion, the one thing that you could do best for yourself and nobody else can do, that is the thing to stay committed to. Everything else, yes, you know, I have hobbies, I have things that I love to do and things, but my passion is what I'm committed to. And for me, it's showing up every day here on my everyday life and sharing my experiences with others and be committed to making others find a better way of life for themselves now. You know, wanting better for others and being the example I wish to see in the world now. So I am committed to that, and that is my greatest passion to have in life. All the other things is hobbies like cooking, and yes, it's also passion, but I'm not as passionate as I am showing up here every day, shining my light, you know. So I'm committed in that way, and that brings stability for my life because when I share my experiences with others and show them that, show you all that that I did it, so can you, you know, that brings stability because each one teach one, and when others grasp this for their life, it start to spread like wildfire. Like I'd like to use that word wildfire. You know, start to spread energetically, you know, and because it worked for me and it worked for somebody else, it, it, it becomes contagious and it gets to be passed on into reality, you know. So, and that brings stability because now you get to move through a space with like-minded souls as yourself, you know, and share your experiences and your journeys and what makes it unique and different about yourself. Because I mean, I can teach this here, yes, you could go and put it into practice and it work for you, but you might do things just a little bit different and then, you know, enhance that, and that brings stability to your life and probably to somebody else, you know, to show them that you use this method, but in using this method, you apply something to a passion, you apply it to a passion that you love, incorporating other methods, so it brings stability and adds value to your life now. And another way, being committed brings stability in your life as a whole now. When I mean as a whole, you know, you get to experience life real beautiful because you're authentic with yourself, you know, and you don't step down from authenticity with commitment, being true to who you are now. You know, I'll give you an example. I met somebody yesterday while coming up here, and I saw him before a couple of times, but you know, he never opened up to me, and he decided that he wanted to say hello, and I said hello, and you know, we got into a conversation, and without me saying a word, he was like all in a gear with things I know. So I know that energetically staying committed to my way of life now is an inspiration onto life, because when I explained it to him, because he asked me a lot of questions, how am I thriving, what make me do this, you know, so I was able to explain to him, you know, and I had to tell him I had to stay committed. It is to being committed and listening to myself now. And that's the key point there. Listening to myself intuitively, because the feminine aspects of me is always protect the masculine aspects of me now. So it is the one thing that is spiritually bound in my avatar now. Is listening to the soul within me now, you know, and transmuting my heart to my mind now, controlling the masculine in me now, you know. Because so much people feel that the masculine is the mind, but so much people feel the masculine is the heart, and so many people feel that the masculine is the one, the mind that brings things into reality. Yes, it does, but what? What does it bring? You understand? It externalizes everything. But the feminine within me, which is my intuition, nurtures my masculine to bring beauty in reality. You know? And I am always led by my feminine energy. You understand? It is not just nurturing to feed my body or this kind of thing. It is the one thing. It is the soul that works with everything that I stay true and committed to while listening to myself and growing from within myself mentally and physically. So by living inward outwardly, I can differentiate reflections of myself or like-minded people like myself by what they say, because even though they don't word it the same, you know what they mean by what they mean when they explain it and that lets me know that through my commitment towards the collective and hearing what I know explained to me from another gives me that stability, and yes, life is ever changing and it is moving forward. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, stay committed to your soul, and everything else will follow. Your mind will follow, your physicals will follow, because your heart knows the way for your life. I will only choose the best for your life, and it will only stay committed when you choose the heart of life now, when you surrender to divine will, divine order, and stay committed to that until it becomes you now, and listen to it to guide you to what you came here to be now, because a false reality isn't worth it at all. When you're not committed to yourself and You're committed to an illusion of status quo, ideology, and all them lack-minded things now, all those lower vibrational frequencies. What happens is, yes, your mind will put it out, but you will remain empty because your heart not in it. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, stay committed to your heart and your intuitive guidance, and see how stable your life will be in every present moment. We live in our avatars infinitely. I am infinite abundance, exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. Please tap that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Yes, share this with someone who needs to hear this. Because when you're committed to yourself and in every area of your life now, you know, stability follows it because you choose yourself and be committed to be committed in every area of your life. And that, my friends, family, is the highest vibrational match and frequency you can give to your life, because you're living authentically with yourself and onto other reflections of your life. Once again, I am infinite abundance and will always be exponentially healthy, wealthy, with the highest potentials for life infinitely. To have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, wonderful, amazing, beautiful day filled with blessings, breakthroughs, miracles, all the way, in every present moment, effortlessly. From the heart, mindfully. I love all of you. High vibrational! Yeah! 5D New Earth Stars.